Welcome to Talkpoint. Mexico has marked a historic milestone in the judiciary. For the first time in nearly 170 years, the country has elected an Indigenous Chief Justice to lead its Supreme Court. Hugo Aguilar Ortiz, a Mixtec lawyer from the southern state of Oaxaca, secured the position following Mexico's first ever nationwide judicial elections. His victory recalls the era of Benito Juarez, Mexico's most prominent indigenous president, who also served as the head of the Supreme Court in the mid-19th century. Aguilar has long been an advocate for indigenous rights, with a career that includes work in agrarian law and constitutional reforms after the Zapatista uprising in the 1990. More recently, he coordinated indigenous affairs at Mexico's National Institute of Indigenous Peoples, giving him national recognition as a legal voice for historically marginalized communities. The election itself was part of sweeping reforms introduced by the ruling Morena party, transforming judicial appointments into a popular vote. On June 1st, millions of Americans can ballot not only for 9 Supreme Court justices but also for more than 2,000 other judicial posts across the country. Aguilar owned the largest share of votes among the candidates for the Supreme Court, positioning him to preside over Mexico's highest judicial body. Supporters see his election as a breakthrough moment for the nation's 23 million indigenous citizens who have been underrepresented in high-level institutions for generations. However, the reforms and results are not without controversy. Voter turnout was low at around 13%, raising questions about public engagement in such a crucial election. Critics also note Aguilar's ties to the Morena party and his past involvement in projects such as the Maya train, which faced oppositions from some indigenous groups. These factors have led to concerns about whether Mexico's judiciary can maintain its independence under this new system. Observers warn that with most of the newly elected justices aligned with the ruling party, the balance of power could shift significantly in favor of the government. For Aguilar, the challenge will be to demonstrate impartially and to reassure both citizens and the international community that the court remains a guardian of the law rather than an extension of political authority. Despite the debates, Aguilar's elections represents a symbolic step for represents in Mexico. Many see it as both a recognition of indigenous voices and a test of how the country's democratic and legal institutions will function under sweeping changes. As Mexico enters this new chapter, the spotlight will remain on its Supreme Court, on Aguilar himself, as he leads the judiciary during a pivotal moment in the nation's history. Thanks for watching Talkpoint. If you found this update informative, make sure to like, share and subscribe for the latest coverage of events shaping the Middle East and global news.